Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I actually am using a Rider-Waite today, and I'm going to use the Witch of the Forest Tarot Magic deck to clarify a little bit if we need to. I'm not doing a card of focus this week. I just kind of am changing things up a little bit. Something a little different. Feel free to let me know in the comments if this is something that you like, if you like this better, if you prefer a card of focus, and we can move forward. I just sort of felt like it was time for a little bit of a change up. I do like the card of focus more so because I learn more about that card, and I feel like I'm helping other people learn more about that card. So thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. Honored to be able to bring you these messages. So let's see what happens. All right. Right away, we have the Chariot. So you are moving forward. There is forward momentum, and you are definitely overcoming obstacles, right? The Chariot talks about overcoming obstacles. In your energy, that's the Three of Wands. So you're taking action on some kind of plan for how you want your world to look like, for how you want to live in your world. Aw. Keep in mind, this is a wish, a dream, a guiding light, a North Star, a desire, something that you wanted for a long time. Okay, so maybe there have been obstacles around that, but you pushed forward, and here you are now, ready to launch this idea. Like, you're taking action. Like, you're definitely, this guy is typically looking out at water and ships, but this doesn't really look like that. It's kind of like crossing the threshold a little bit, right? Into the unknown a little bit, but it's also sort of fun and exciting. It's wand, so it's fiery and creative and all of that. So this is really about overcoming some kind of obstacle, and we're going to figure out what that is because you're doing it, and you're reuniting with that guiding light within you, your North Star, something that you've wished and dreamed for. Under the Chariot, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning in relationships. It's love. It's romance. It's any kind of love, not just romantic. It can be a best friend. It can be a coworker, whatever. Okay, the cup's overflowing. Your cup overfloweth, right? That means there's an abundance of love. But aces are new beginnings. This is a new fresh start for you. This is a gift, right? So you're overcoming this obstacle, and it's bringing in this energy of the Ace of Cups. In your energy is the Six of Swords. So you definitely are moving on, right? This is a card of discovery and exploration of the distant shores. Okay? It's leaving behind all the stuff. Moving into calmer waters, letting the drama, like leaving the drama behind, right? Now, there is a sense of mourning here as we have this cloaked figure who looks sad, kind of, right? But that's okay, because by the time you reach the other shore, in this moving on sense, you're going to be excited for possibilities, right? It's leaving behind the heavy stuff. It's looking forward into the possibilities. I like this because the swords are actually stuck in the boat, right? But the boat's not sinking. And so there's this balance between the mind and the heart, right? Water is emotions, right? There is a balance as you're moving forward. The sadness and sorrow that's sort of showing up in this card is really about what you're leaving behind, right? Maybe it was something you didn't want to leave behind, but it wasn't worth fighting for anymore, okay? In the Five of Swords, that is fighting. It's like winning at all costs. It's needing to win at all costs. And now you're like, I'm out of here. I don't even remember what I was fighting for, right? And you move forward. I love that in your energy because it opens up the door to possibilities. It opens up the door to discovery, like I said, and exploration of distant abundant shores. It's beautiful. Okay, under the star, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords typically will go to high ground, okay? Kind of disconnect from emotions. And the high ground is to be able to see around, right? To know what's coming at you. It's a better vantage point, period. And it allows a certain degree of clarity. Maybe not clear clarity, right? Because there's still some sort of clouds. But it gives you more of a bird's eye view of what's happening. You can see what's coming at you, right? All right, hang on. That's too many cards. I'm at Butterfingers this morning. I'm dropping cards like crazy. I love it. All right. Come on. Come on. Wow, really? Do you want me to get the other deck? Okay. All right, we have the Ace of Swords. So here is yet a new beginning, but this beginning is with full clarity, right? That sort of truth pierces the veil into the material world, and it removes any sort of confusion that you might be having, right? The fog is gone. The veil is lifted, like you know you're in the truth of the matter. So you have you have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is beautiful. Yeah, you're moving on. You're moving on. You overcame an obstacle, and maybe it felt really, really hard to do, but you did it. And now things are moving for you again. Okay? In your energy, we have the Four of Cups. So there's been something around already. And I feel like this cup, this is coming to you from the clouds, right? And look at this cup is coming from the clouds. So I feel like it's maybe been there for you for a little bit, this new beginning, but you've been focused on other things, or you've just been like, oh, I've been handed cups before. I don't believe it, blah, 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 whatever. It's there. All right, it's time for you to sort of look around. See what's here. I'm going to put that out there. I'm going to put this one here. It's there. It's there. Okay. Well, I don't know. I was going to say it might be something a little subtle, but I don't think it's subtle. Not with that Ace of Swords. Like, it's going to be kind of an aha moment, it feels like. Right? An aha moment. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Tarot Magic deck, the Witch of the Forest. I'm not really getting cards from the other. Now, I did pre-shuffle these, so... but I am still gonna, I'm shuffling. I don't know why I'm shuffling on my knee. You probably want to see me shuffling a little bit. And let's see what's going on here. Like, I like this for you, okay? I like this for you. You're overcoming something. You're building your world. You're realigning with your North Star. You're having these beautiful new beginnings. You're moving to new lands. And that could be metaphorically or physically, okay? You have some clarity. You have a bunch of clarity with that Ace of Swords showing up. This Page of Swords is also about being vigilant. Okay. There's an offer around you right now that maybe you're not quite seeing. Maybe it hasn't been presented clearly enough. Maybe you've been, wow, okay. All right. The Empress. Yeah, whatever it is leading to you. It's leading you to this level of abundance. This is a cornucopia. Birthing something new. It could be birthing a physical child. It could be birthing an idea. It's a cornucopia of abundance. And here we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, you're definitely walking away from something, just like this moving on card. Okay, now. It doesn't mean that these cups were all bad, right? Not at all. It just means that they had their time, and now it's time to move on. I love how this figure looks at the moon for guidance, right? Looking to the mystical, magical, paying attention to your dreams. Messages are coming to you in a lot of different ways. through signs and synchronicities. Okay, that's where you're kind of starting to trust your intuition a little bit more as you're walking away. Please understand, again, these were not bad cups. They actually were beautiful cups for you at one time. But it's just time to move on. Like, you're moving on, just like that Six of Swords. Let's see if we get any other clarifying cards out here. Oh, I'm sorry, I feel like I have to sneeze. Yep, and we have the Knight of Cups. All right, so the Knights are cards of action. So there's something coming towards you. And I feel like with this Chariot and overcoming obstacles and forward momentum as you are moving towards it, it is moving towards you. So it's kind of a like attracts like situation. This can be a proposal. It can be a message of love, fun, magic, all those good things. Okay? A quest. It also references pride in what you're doing, right? It is a message. You're getting a message. Whatever you're moving towards is moving towards you. Okay. That's what it is. You have the Eight of Pentacles coming out. This is the Worker Bee card. It is a card of mastery. So it's really about kind of figuring out what, so you've mastered something. Figuring out why that one thing works well for you and then applying that to other areas in your life. Right? Keep rolling with it, right? Because after the 8 comes the 9, and that is your financial independence. So keep working. It is a Worker Bee card, right? It's also about furthering education, that kind of thing. Maybe there's something more that you need to know about what you have mastered or what you're working to master. Mastery. Dun, dun, dun. The Tower card. Of course. Of course. I mean, look at this. You're overcoming obstacles. You're building your world. You're reuniting with your guiding light, right? Of course it's going to be a Tower moment. Of course it is. It just means that you have to rebuild on a stronger foundation that's in alignment with who you are now, because you're not the same person, right? You have changed, and change is good. We grow, we change. We grow, we change. This is how it works. All right, let's see if anything... Whoa, I got 2. Whoa. Well, those flipped over. The Devil and the 7 of Swords. All right. So Devil is all about attachments, addictions, bad behaviors, outdated belief systems, all that stuff. Sorry. I'm wiping my eyes because they're itchy. But that coming out with a 7 of Swords. Like, to me, it feels like it's not, I mean, the 7 of Swords is sort of about dishonesty and sort of betrayal, that kind of stuff typically, but it can be a card of strategy, okay? So this person is obviously stealing away the swords at night, looking over the shoulder, hoping no one sees them, but they can't carry everything, so they have to leave something behind, right? And so I feel like that attachment, like you're trying so hard to figure out how to grasp these other 2 swords, like that's what you need to let go of, right? You're meant to move. You're meant to sort of take what you can carry and go, right? 6 of Swords. You're moving on. You can't take everything with you, right? So it's sort of salvaging what you can and leaving behind what doesn't matter anymore. That's what I think this is about. Right? With this Devil card. Leave it behind. Talk to the hand. Just kidding. Leave it behind. You're not meant to take it with you. You are not meant to take it with you. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, you are definitely moving on, and you're moving on to such a better place with new beginnings, and it's going to be according to how you want it to be, which is absolutely fabulous. I love that for you. And we're bringing in the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, it's going to, remember we talked about the 9 with that 8. It's going to lead you to some financial independence, or in really good investments, or, I mean, this is for you. The 9 is all about you. The 10 is about family and how all of the good fortune ripples around, right? The 9 is specifically for you. 9s are a very solo energy. So this is sort of the culmination of all of your hard work. Finally having some abundance, material world abundance for yourself, because you worked really hard for it. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Cups. Again, so we have a double tap on that. So it's something that's already in your orbit. There's something already in your orbit that has to do with this financial security, right? Your stable foundation in the material world. It's already there. Open your eyes. It's going to make sense if you can look at it a little bit differently, okay? If you can look at it a little bit differently. Also under the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. So you have a double tap on the Chariot as well. Overcoming obstacles. At this point, is the obstacle you? Because of you're not aware of what it is? I don't know. I mean, I think only you can answer that, right? Yeah. All right, guys. I don't know if this helps. I feel like it was kind of a little specific, but I think if you connect to it, then you're going to understand it, right? So thank you so much for being here. Please hit that like button. It really helps with the algorithm. I'm trying to grow this channel. Yeah, share with your besties, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time.